The other day, we put up kind of a reacting video to a ranking list over on charlieintel.com. It was ranking every assault rifle in Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, and the video went over pretty well. You guys seem to enjoy it, so we're going to do it again. Today, we're going to take a look at their tier list for the SMGs in Warzone 2, from the very bottom of the barrel, the worst SMG, all the way to the top, the very best right now. And of course, SMGs, close range dominations, but sometimes those rules don't apply. Sometimes you get an SMG that acts like a baby AR, and we're going to talk about those toward the top of the list. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos. If you enjoy these kind of where we get to commentate over somebody else's ranking list videos, let me know. We'll keep them going, and I'll put a link to the article, full credit to them if you guys want to go check it out as well. It's kind of neat to be able to talk about other people's ranking lists as opposed to doing the ranking list myself. I mean, over on the main channel, we've done thousands of ranking lists. So this is kind of a cool new twist, and it's actually kind of fun for me. So today, it's all about the SMGs in Warzone 2 specifically, and we'll go through the bottom ones pretty quick, and then we'll kind of break down the top 5. So at the very bottom of the barrel, the worst SMG, according to them, is the Vel 46. I want to know your opinion. I want to know in the comment section, do you agree or do you disagree? And I know everybody has different ways to kit these out and rock them out in the gunsmith. So maybe you have a secret loadout or a secret build that nobody knows about for the Vel. You let me know. At number 8, the second worst SMG in Warzone 2 right now, there's 9 total, the BAS-P, the B-A-S-P. Once again, do you have a secret build that nobody knows about that could actually make this SMG a little more viable? Maybe somehow give it a little more damage, make it a little more controllable. You let me know. The next one has the coolest name on the list, but unfortunately, that doesn't kind of translate or correlate over to performance. At number 7, the FSS Hurricane. With a name like a hurricane, I mean, honestly, you think like the Scorpion Evo in Black Ops 2. This thing should just be raining hellfire down at a storm or whatever, the eye of a storm, but apparently it's not that good in Warzone. And of course, Warzone 2 is dominated by assault rifles. It's all about range in Warzone 2, but those people that find the secret combinations and builds for the SMGs that can give them the range, they're the ones that are just going to town. At number 6, the PDSWA 528. The first thing I think about is the PDW from Black Ops 2 that fell from grace. It was amazing, and then it wasn't. Now we're at number 6 here, so we're kind of turning the corner on what's good versus what's bad, and they had the PDSW right in the middle. Middle ground, middle of the road, so you let me know what you think. Now we get into the top 5. According to them, these are the best Warzone SMGs right now. At number 5, the Mini Bach, or some people call it the Mini Bach. I'll let you guys decide. Now, if you're playing in trios, if you're playing in squads, this thing, I mean, it's a lay it all out there. 64 rounds, you know? I mean, that's pretty crazy. You don't have to use an attachment for that. You can use it for damage. You can use it for range. I mean, the mag kind of is the building block of this SMG. The recoil is not bad to hold on to. I mean, it's pretty easy. Actually, there isn't a lot of recoil, and it's got really good mobility. So if it's close quarter action, this thing is a monster. At number 4, the MX-9. Now, the damage isn't as high as like the Mini above or some that we're going to talk about as well, but this is one of those guns that it's up there because it's easy to use. It's versatile. We talk about those weapons all the time. They don't do anything. They don't stand out on paper, but they're just easy to use. And you can use them in any situation. You can kit them out any way you want to. And they refer to this one like an assault rifle. I mean, there's no recoil. And if you can find an SMG that you can use downrange, long-range engagements, even mid-range engagements in Battle Royale, well, it's going to be used. And they said the only reason they didn't rank it higher is because of that 32 round mag. We'll go from 64 round down to a 32. At number 3 today, the Vaznev 9K. I don't really know what's up with these names. I've been giving Infinity Ward just a lot of crap for renaming some stuff that they could just use classic names for, but it is what it is, okay? This one boasts the profile of being really good up close and really good at medium range. Now, it's forgiving. It hits hard. It's got mobility. It's accurate. This is probably the safest choice when it comes to an SMG in Warzone 2. There's really not a downside to it, and according to them, it's starting to gain popularity. At number 2, we have the Lockman sub. Now, this could go back and forth between number 1 and 2. I've seen some people saying the Lockman is the best SMG in Warzone 2 right now. You guys let me know what you think. Now, of course, it's very similar to the MP5. Of course it is. It does everything. I mean, it does everything at almost any range. It's got a big mag. It's got a very fast time to kill. Mobility is right there. It can go up against any other SMG. Now, it doesn't kill quite as fast as the number 1 pick they have on the list, but when it comes to mobility and just utility, this thing, you're not going to go wrong with it. Like I said, it could be a pick or choose when it comes to number 1 and 2, but at number 1, Charlie Intel says the best SMG to equip right now in Warzone is the Finnick 45. And the reason for that top spot, according to them, is the absolute utter dominance at close range, which is what an SMG profile is all about. It has a high fire rate, which also equates over to a very fast time to kill. Now, long-range weapon, no. Mid-range, I guess if you're really good at what you're doing with your trigger finger, but if it's paired with a long-range weapon, you're gonna be handling most anybody with it. So you let me know what you think. Is the Finnick 45 the best SMG in Warzone 2, or do you think it's the Lockman, or do you think it's one of the above that didn't get enough love? I'm really curious if you think it's 9 through 6. Vel, Bass, FSS Hurricane, or the PDSW, do you think they missed the boat on any of those with some secret build that we don't know about? I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.